Welcome back to Financially Well. Today, we have an exciting topic that every investor should be interested in: the top 10 dividend ETFs to buy right now. If you're looking to boost your portfolio with consistent income, you've come to the right place. But before we dive into this list, let's start with the basics. The world of exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, can be a bit overwhelming if you're not familiar with them. But don't worry, we'll break it down for you. ETFs are like a hybrid of stock and mutual funds. They trade throughout the day, just like stocks, and they are known for their low expenses compared to mutual funds. Plus, there is no minimum investment amount, making them accessible to all types of investors. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. To ensure you make the most of your investments, it's crucial to understand the tax implication and the best account types for dividend ETFs. If you find this information valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on personal finance and investing. Now let's delve deeper into the world of ETFs. ETFs are typically passively managed and track benchmark indices. This means they aim to replicate the performance of a specific market index like the S&P 500. With lower expenses compared to many mutual funds, ETFs can be a smart choice for your long-term returns. One of the great benefits of ETFs is their tax efficiency. ETFs tend to have lower capital gain taxes because of their low holding turnover. This makes them ideal for taxable accounts. However, it's important to note that you may still be taxed on the dividends you receive from ETFs, depending on the type of account you hold them in. If you are considering a long-term strategy with dividend ETFs, think about holding them in tax-deferred accounts, like traditional IRAs or Roth IRAs. This can help you minimize taxes on your dividend income. Now let's get to the main event, the top 10 dividend ETFs you should consider adding to your portfolio. Keep in mind that these ETFs offer various objectives and styles, so choose the one that aligns with your investment goals. In no particular order, here are 10 of the best dividend ETFs to buy now. Number 1. Vanguard High Dividend Yield, VYM, offering an impressive SEC yield of 3.77% with an incredibly low expense ratio of 0.06%. This ETF tracks the FTSE High Dividend Yield Index and represents nearly 400 high-yield stocks. Number 2. Vanguard Dividend Appreciation, VIG. This ETF tracks the NASDAQ US Dividend Achievers Select Index, featuring about 182 dividend stocks. It has an SEC yield of 1.98% and an expense ratio of 0.06%. Number 3. iShares Select Dividend Index, DVY. With an SEC yield of 4.61% and expenses of 0.39%, DVY tracks an index of around 90 stocks known for their consistent dividend payment. Number 4. iShares Core High Dividend, HDV. This ETF provides exposure to approximately 75 dividend-paying U.S. stocks screened for financial health. It boasts an SEC yield of 4.67% and a low expense ratio of 0.08%. Number 5. Invesco Zacks Multi-Asset Income, CVY. If you're after higher yields and don't mind slightly higher expenses, consider CVY. It tracks the Zacks Multi-Asset Index, offers an SEC yield of 6.34% and has an expense ratio of 0.97%. Number 6 is Invesco KBW, High Dividend Yield Financial Portfolio, KBWD. Focused on the financial sector, KBWD offers a high SEC 30-day yield of 12.93%, but its expense ratio is on the higher side of 1.58%. Number 7 is the ALPS Sector Dividend Dogs, SDOG. SDOG tracks the S Network Sector Dividend Dogs Index, providing dividend from a diverse mix of stocks. It offers an SEC yield of 5.31% and an expense ratio of 0.40%. Number 8 is SPDR S&P Dividend, SDY. Earning a 5-star rating from Morningstar, SDY tracks the S&P High Yield Dividend Aristocrat Index, and has an SEC yield of 3.44% with an expense ratio of 0.35%. Number 9 is the WisdomTree US Small Cap Dividend Fund, DES. For diversification beyond large caps, DES tracks the WisdomTree US Small Caps Dividend Index and offers an expense ratio of 0.38%. And finally, number 10, Schwab US Equity Dividend, SCHD. If you seek low-cost exposure to high-dividend U.S. stocks, SCHD tracks the Dow Jones U.S. Dividend 100 Index and boasts an SEC yield of 3.80% with an expense ratio of just 0.06%. And there you have it, our top 10 dividend ETF you should consider for your investment portfolio. Remember, the key to successful investing is aligning your choices with your goals and risk tolerance. High yields are great, but low expenses and diversification also play crucial roles. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your investor friends, and leave any questions or comments below. And as always, stay financially savvy, stay invested, and stay tuned to Financially Well for more valuable insight into the world of finance and investing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.